Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Sanjay Suresh and I'm a student at University of New England taking cell biology course 1050. So today I'm going to be talking about interaction of prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. And the topic that I'm going to take up today is how microbes in the gut, how they enter and they cause liver injury. So the first interaction that I'm going to take up is the prokaryotic cells. So in this condition, prokaryotic cells can be the microorganisms that cause us to have a disease. Such microorganisms are Streptococcus, Staphylococcus, E. coli, and Klebsiella. So what happens when these bacteria, they enter into the intestine is that they come in contact with the interstitial epithelial cells. Now these interstitial epithelial cells are eukaryotic cells. So this is the first contact we see between a prokaryote and a eukaryote. And once these bacterial cells, they come in contact with the epithelial cells, they enter the cells and they multiply and then they evade these cells and they cause damage. And after this happens, some of these bacterial cells, they move down from the epithelial cells and they enter into the bloodstream. And in the meanwhile, they also come in contact with WBCs like neutrophils and macrophages. And these WBCs can also be classified as eukaryotic cells. So these prokaryotes, they come in contact with the eukaryotic cells, and these white blood cells, they engulf them. This is also called as phagocytosis. And here we have another interaction between a prokaryote and a eukaryotic cell. And the rest of these cells, what happens is they enter into the bloodstream and they come in contact with the endothelial cells. So they have to penetrate through these endothelial cells and they have to enter into the capillaries. Once they enter into the capillaries or the bloodstream, they enter into the portal circulation and then they are transported to the liver. And in this liver, they come in contact with the hepatocytes. And these are also cells or tissues that are present in the liver. And these can also be classified as eukaryotic cells. So once these prokaryotic bacteria, they come in contact with the hepatocytes, they lead to hepatic injury, necrosis, abscess, and they release a lot of interleukins, cytokines, and a lot of inflammatory mediators, and they cause destruction. And this condition can lead to NAFLD, that's non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, or non-alcoholic steatohepatitis. And these are all some of the diseases that could result from the contact of prokaryotes and eukaryotes. So to summarize my video, the first contact between the prokaryote and eukaryote is when the bacteria, they come in contact with the intestinal epithelial cells. This is the contact number one. And once they evade it, they enter down and travel to their bloodstream. And the contact number two is when they get engulfed by the neutrophils. This is contact number two, when prokaryotes get engulfed by the eukaryotes. And contact number three is the endothelial cells. When they penetrate the endothelial cells, they travel into the capillaries and they enter into the portal circulation. And the fourth contact is when they come in contact with the hepatocytes and they cause liver damage and tissue necrosis. So these are the four type of contacts where a prokaryotic bacteria comes in contact with a eukaryotic cell in our human body and they lead to disease. I hope this video was really helpful and please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.